Artificial intelligence, the technology shaping our present and future. But is it a force for good or a ticking time bomb? Today, we're diving into AI, its breakthroughs, controversies, and what it means for humanity. Will AI solve our greatest problems or become our greatest regret?
We'll cover its history, the corporations driving its progress, and the ethical dilemmas shaping its future. Let's get into it.
Let's start with the basics. AI isn't new. The idea of machines that can think like humans goes back decades. Back to Alan Turing and his famous question, can machines think?
But it wasn't until recently that AI became part of our daily lives. Voice assistants like Siri and Alexa, recommendation algorithms on Netflix and YouTube, even the facial recognition on your phone, it's all AI.
And let's not forget the big leaps in healthcare. AI systems like IBM Watson are helping doctors diagnose diseases faster than ever, while tools like ChatGPT are revolutionizing the way we interact with technology.
That sounds great, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The same AI that powers those innovations is also behind deepfakes, surveillance tools, and even autonomous weapons.
So the question is AI a neutral tool, or does it inherently lean toward harm? To answer that, we need to look at who's building it and why.
When we think of AI, we often think of the tech giants, Google, Microsoft, OpenAI. These companies are pouring billions into AI research, but is their goal to improve society or their bottom line?
Take OpenAI, for example. It was founded in 2015 as a nonprofit with the mission of ensuring AI benefits all of humanity. But in 2019, it shifted to a capped profit model, partnering with Microsoft. Critics argue this was the moment it prioritized profits over people.
And then there's Google. They've been at the forefront of AI research for years, but their track record isn't spotless. In 2020, they faced backlash for firing two leading AI ethics researchers, Timnit Gebru and Margaret Mitchell, after they raised concerns about the risks of large AI models.
It's a recurring theme. These companies are building incredible tools, but they often do so without considering or addressing the consequences.
And the stakes are high. AI isn't just about better search engines or smarter assistants, it's about control. Whoever leads in AI could shape the future of the global economy and even geopolitics.
Let's give credit where it's due. AI has already had a massive positive impact. Take healthcare, for instance. In 2020, AI helped researchers develop COVID-19 vaccines at unprecedented speed, and tools like AI-powered imaging are saving lives by detecting cancer earlier than ever.
Another example? Accessibility. AI is breaking down barriers for people with disabilities. Programs like Google's Live Transcribe and Seeing AI are making the world more inclusive.
And then there's climate change. AI is being used to optimize energy use, track deforestation, and even develop new, sustainable materials. Some experts believe AI could be key to fighting global warming.
So, in many ways, AI is living up to its promise of making the world a better place. But as we'll see, every coin has two sides.
While AI has done a lot of good, it's also created new problems. One of the biggest concerns, privacy.
Facial recognition technology, for example, is being used by governments to monitor and control populations. In countries like China, it's part of a vast surveillance network that tracks millions of people every day.
And it's not just governments. Corporations are using AI to collect massive amounts of data about us, often without our knowledge or consent.
Then there's the issue of misinformation. AI-generated deepfakes and fake news are becoming harder to detect. This technology has already been used to manipulate elections and spread propaganda.
And let's not forget automation. AI is transforming industries, but it's also putting millions of jobs at risk. From factory workers to truck drivers, entire professions are being replaced by machines.
Which raises an uncomfortable question. Is AI creating a more efficient world or a more unequal one?
Perhaps the biggest challenge with AI is that it's advancing faster than we can regulate it. Governments and policymakers are struggling to keep up.
Take autonomous weapons, for example. These are AI-powered systems that can make life or death decisions without human input. Many experts are calling for a ban on these killer robots, but so far, there's no global agreement.
And then there's the question of bias. AI systems are only as good as the data they're trained on, and that data often reflects human prejudices. This has led to AI systems that discriminate based on race, gender, and other factors.
So, how do we ensure AI is used responsibly?
Maybe the question isn't whether AI is good or bad, but how we choose to use it. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to build or to destroy.
The real issue might be accountability. Who's responsible for ensuring AI benefits everyone, not just a privileged few? The corporations, the governments, or all of us?
One thing is clear: AI isn't going away. It's up to us to decide what kind of future we want and whether AI will help us get there.
That's it for today's episode of Good or Bad Technology. What do you think? Is AI humanity's greatest invention or its biggest mistake?
Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
We'll see you soon.